I want to show you something. Open your hand, just for a moment. Palm facing up, fingers loose, nothing held. That's it. That's the whole of Series 2 in a single gesture. We started this series in a dark place, not abstractly, in the specific real darkness of a life that had contracted around fear until there wasn't much room left to breathe. Fear of not being enough. Fear of what other people thought. Fear of my own mind. Fear that the man I was all I was ever going to be. And we've spent 10 episodes, one finger at a time, learning to open that hand. To be or not to be. And choosing with everything that choice actually costs to be. The meaning you make, discovering that a life's purpose isn't handed to you, it's found slowly by paying attention to what actually moves you. Chapter 50, the grip loosening. The realization that fearing death had been costing me the ability to feel life. The grip itself, named, examined, released. Not all at once, badly at first, then a little better. Forgiveness, not the tidy kind, the real kind. The kind that comes before the feeling does, in the act of showing up anyway. The present moment, arriving here, in the only place life ever actually is, and finding it's enough. Same fear, recognizing my own fear in the people I found hardest to be near, and discovering that recognition is where compassion actually lives. The winning move. Cooperate first, always, even when it's not reciprocated, especially then. Dying well, sitting with my father as his life narrows down, with all our history between us, unresolved and real, and being there anyway. And now this, the open hand. Here's what I know about release, having lived my way through it, rather than theorised about it from a safe distance. It doesn't arrive fully formed. It isn't a single moment of clarity after which everything is different. It's incremental, imperfect. It coexists sometimes with the grip. You can be releasing something with one hand while tightening your fist around something else entirely. That's not failure, that's human. What I can tell you is what the open hand feels like from the inside. It feels like being able to say who you actually are without bracing for the response. It feels like caring deeply about things without needing to control their outcome. It feels like sitting in a difficult room, a room with someone you have every historical reason to resent, and being present there, without the armour. It feels strangely like becoming more yourself rather than less, like the releasing wasn't a loss at all, but a clearing. Room made for something truer. I started Sane Blood because I needed a voice, because I'd spent most of my life being told in one way or another to be smaller, to be quieter, to want less and expect less and be less. And somewhere in building this, in the act of standing in front of a camera and saying the honest thing week after week, I found out that the voice was always there. It just needed somewhere to go. That's the open hand. Not an absence of feeling, not detachment or serenity or the end of difficulty. The willingness to hold what's real without crushing it, to let what matters actually land rather than managing it from behind the glass. The Tao Te Ching doesn't describe the open hand as an achievement. It describes it as a return to something that was always there, underneath the gripping. The source, the ground, the thing that doesn't need to be built because it was never actually lost. We are not separate. We were never separate. The fear that told us we were, that was the grip. And it's loosening, slowly, in every conversation like this one, in every person who watched an episode alone at midnight and felt for a moment less alone, in every nod on a road between strangers who recognised each other without knowing why. Same blood, same fear, same need to be seen and not abandoned for what's found there. And the open hand, extended, unheld, available, saying, here, I'm here. Whatever you're carrying, you don't have to carry it alone. Same blood.